to my channel. So I am finally sitting down to film some sit down videos, which is really weird for me because I'm normally just vlogging and chatting to you while vlogging and putting them on my channel, but obviously recent events mean I'm going to be in pretty much all the time, so I want to be productive and put content out there for you because I've been messaged by people hoping that my content will still be flowing and on my channel as much as possible, which of course it will be. Don't get me wrong, I'm on the hunt to get some temporary employment, obviously, but as of now I can film as many videos as possible, which is what I'm going to do today and tomorrow. It's currently Saturday the 21st of March and I have got so many things I want to do for my channel, and so many things to film, so that is the idea. But for today's video I am filming a current obsessions because I haven't filmed one of these for months and months, and while I took a break from YouTube I developed some new favourites. After that I've still been trying some new things, and there's just so many things I want to talk about, and this can also link to when you're like self-quarantining and you're at home and you may want to try some new bits, or you know, it may give you some inspiration of what books maybe to read or to order off Amazon, who the hell knows. So yeah, if you want to see what I've been loving over the course of a very long time, then carry on. Products in here, and then I've got some books to the side of me and something that I use to help film my videos as well, which has been an absolute fave of mine. So I'm going to start with skincare first because I've got quite a few little bits and like body sprays. So I'm going to start with these. So these are the Primark Soothing Eye Patches. This pack is open, but I have got an unopened pack in my skincare drawer, thank God. You get 15 treatments. They're soothing, restores elasticity, make your skin more supple, I suppose. You leave them on for 15 to 20 minutes and I actually think they do work. They just add a bit of moisture to under your eyes. My under eyes can get really dry and just a bit dull, so it just adds a bit of glow. Next is this, and this is the Body Shop Almond Milk and Honey for sensitive dry hands, calming and protecting hand cream. I think they do a bigger size, I'm not too sure, but this is so good. I love the scent so much. It smells like heaven. Oh, it just smells so good. And I've got the shower gel, which I'm really excited to try as well. So yeah, I just absolutely love this. Obviously it's perfect handbag size, and my hands, as the hand cream suggests, it gets really, really dry and they can get quite cracked. So, you know, this just is really, really good. It's a bit different for me, but this is a Cymex cream for cold sores. Now I had a cold sore here or here, I'm not too sure, I can't really see while filming, but this really works. Obviously cold sores are not fun, they're not like pain-free, they can be a real pain in the arse, so this works. If you've got one or you just want to know a really good product that will really help combat cold sores, this is brilliant. I know it's a bit random, a bit gross, but it does work, and I think, you know what, sometimes you've got to help your friends out because cold sores are a very common thing, and this is brilliant, and it's really cheap as well. It's like £2.99 from over the counter. It has been a saviour for my skin. It is the Body Shop Strawberry Softening Body Polish with strawberry essence, 75ml. This is so good. It smells heavenly. My God, it smells delicious. I feel like I could just go like this. Obviously I'm not going to. I believe it's got actual strawberry seeds in. And yeah, it's just really, I'm getting through it, so I'm trying to savour it, because once again, these have been discontinued. I don't know whether the whole body polish range has, or if it's just the minis, I don't know, but obviously I did get this for an absolute bargain. Kind of wish I stocked up now. I did put one in a giveaway, however I may have to pinch it for myself, I'm not too sure. I'll think about it. But yeah, this is so good. It makes my skin feel like pure feathers. Like, it just makes my skin feel so soft and so smooth, and it just sort of gives you a bit of extra sort of something to your shower routine, I suppose. Spray wise, I've really been getting into like sprays and like fragrances and stuff like that. So the first two, which you can't get anymore, but I'm still going to mention anyway because I know quite a few people may still have them in their collections, is the Zoella Beauty Mist. As you may or may not know, probably do, Zoella's beauty range has been discontinued, which is such a shame. But I absolutely love her products still, and you know, it's just so sad I can't get these anymore. So I've got the Blissful Mistful Original Body Fragrance, the Body Mist, and the Let's Spritz Fragrance Body Mist from the Tutti Frutti collection. Oh, it just smells so good. And this one has literally hardly anything in. I have to tip it now to actually get any spray out, so I'm literally savouring them. But I will probably keep the bottles just out of like mementos, because these used to be used so much at a certain period of point in my life, And you know when you use a certain spray at a certain point in your life and you just spray it again and you're like, oh, it's nostalgia, you know? This I have not even had for that long. It's a Skinny Dip, just a peachy Spritz Me Baby body mist. Literally, look at that. I don't know how you can see it, but it's there. I haven't had this for that long, but I use it all the time. And the reason why I love this is because it does smell like genuine fresh peaches that you could buy from a market stall. It doesn't smell artificial, it smells lovely, the smell lasts. It was like £4, I think. Another affordable body spray that I've been loving is the Charlie Fearless Daring Zesty Citrus Body Mist. Yeah, I haven't used, it doesn't look like I've used too much of this one, but I have been using it quite a lot. It smells really nice, and what I do like about this is the packaging is super thin, so it's really travel friendly. And it smells so good, like, oh, it just smells so, as it says, zesty and citrus, really sort of like get you in the mood and like very sort of like awakening. I don't know how to explain it, but you know when you spray something and you're like, oh, I'm ready for the day, like it really wakes you up, that kind of thing. Onto makeup, there's not too many things. So there's one base product, and I can't remember if I've shown this in other sessions, I can't remember. But if you're new to my channel, then you may not have seen it anyway. It's the Primark Matte Primer Oil-Free Mattifying Skin Primer. If you've seen my makeup collection, you will hear that I absolutely love this. It's so good. I've got the newer updated packaging version of this in my second makeup drawer, in my Alex 9 drawer set. So, you know, when this runs out, I'm not going to be too gutted because I have got another Primark matte primer. But it's just so good. It feels so smooth on the skin. Foundation applies so nicely on top of it. And it's just a really affordable primer. Primark's makeup, I think, is so underrated. Don't get me wrong, there can be some naff bits, but I think that Primark needs some more hype. I have got an expensive product in here, I'm sorry, but it is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I'd be lying if I did not include it in this video, because I've been ranting and raving in a good way about this in my vlogs, because I have had so many problems with trying brow gels and like clear brow gels, and they just make my brows look crispy. This doesn't do that. So sometimes, ladies and gents, you do need to spend a bit more on getting a good product, because you can apply however much you want and your brows still feel really soft and smooth, and I just love it. Eye-wise, I've got two eyeshadow palettes, and they're both from Revolution, because if you didn't know, I love Revolution. The first one is the Revolution Rachel Leary Goddess on the Go Face and Shadow Palette. So it's got a matte peach packaging. Then you open it and they are the products you get. I'm not opening it too wide because the mirror is really, it'll blind you. Like, I don't want to do it. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. It's so good. I use this shadow the most, and I also use this shadow here. It's got face products, it's got eyeshadows. It's just a really good travel palette, as the name suggests. I haven't tried the face products yet, but I definitely will be. But yeah, the pigmentation of these shadows are absolutely insane. And this eyeshadow palette, oh my god, their eyeshadow palettes in this format are so cheap and they are so amazing. This is the Reloaded Velvet Rose palette. It is amazing. For a neutral eyeshadow lover, this is your heaven. It is so pigmented. Honestly, you guys, for £4, you cannot, it's either £4 or £5, I can't remember, but for either or, it's dead cheap compared to some palettes. And if you're wondering, this was £10, because it's collaboration. Their collaboration palettes tend to be a bit more, but still worth it in my opinion. But honestly, my favourite shade is this one. It is so, it's like a pressed glitter sort of formula. It is so beautiful. This shade, and this shade tend to be my go-tos, but I do want to experiment more. But it's just such a pigmented palette. The eyeshadows are so easy to blend. Honestly, I cannot rave enough about it. It's so good. Two beauty bits are these two mascaras. Now, this will come as no shock to you if you know me or if you've been watching my channel for a while. The Collection Volumizing Mascara, my god, this is so cheap and it's so good. The wand is amazing. It's just fantastic for getting every single lash. And as with my anxiety, I tend to pull out my eyelashes, which might sound grim. I know it's not the best. So when I've had like really bad eyelash days, which isn't anymore, I'm combating it. I'm finding other ways to cope. This mascara really did make me feel confident because it still caught every other lash that was still there, and it just is amazing. It's so cheap. And another cheap one is the 3D Lash Effect by Primark. It's Extreme Length, Volume and Curl. I don't use this on its own, I'll be honest, but I love it for the bottom lashes because it's such a thin like wand. It gets every single bottom lash perfectly. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. And Primark, as I said, are really starting to come out of their shell with their makeup products, and I definitely think you should try them out when you can. Beauty stuff, I'm going to talk about this. Now, this is a staple for when I vlog or if I film videos in the kitchen or whatever, like when I do my cooking videos with mum. This is what I'm going to be using. It is this really cool tripod. that you can just adjust the legs however you want them. Obviously you can adjust where the adapter, like how it rotates and stuff. I got this from a phone shop near me. It was £15. The other one was cheaper, it was a tenner, but it wasn't as flexible, and you couldn't do as much with it, whereas with this one it is so much more flexible. You can adjust it. It's so cool. And for me, like, I am a very affordable YouTuber. I don't have the most amazing setup, I don't have the most amazing filming equipment, but I'm grateful for what I've got. I can still film videos I'm happy with, and this definitely helps, and it just makes it so much easier, because sometimes I can be very shaky, you know, and when I want to sit down on my bed and just have a quick chat with you in a vlog, this is incredible about making sure it's stable and steady and just provides as good quality as I can possibly give at the moment. Book-wise, to try and help with you guys in self-isolation, and if obviously we go in lockdown or whatever, like, give you plenty of options. Now, I love reading. I really neglected reading for a long time, and now I can get back into it, which I'm really happy about. This is a book I'm currently reading. I've only just started it. I've read the first book in the series, and I absolutely love Lindsay. She is such a good author. I just love these kind of books. It's sort of like romance, humour, and sort of everything that you can sort of relate to as a girl, in my opinion. Obviously I got these from the works, but you can order them off Amazon, and I just think it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I absolutely love this series so far, and I'm definitely going to be giving this more of a read. 2 books I have read though that I would definitely recommend if you're getting bored. Meet Me at Wisteria Cottage. This is so good. So I got this when I went on holiday last year, I believe. I can't remember. I definitely got it when I was in Cornwall one year. And then it's a Cornish based book, and I think it's brilliant. It is so heartwarming. It can get a bit detailed about the couple that does evolve in this book, but I'm not going to give too many spoilers in case you do decide to read it. I'm really sorry, my door's moving because it's a bit windy. But yeah, it's such a heartwarming book, and I absolutely loved it, and I will definitely be rereading this once I've read some other books first. But it's just so lovely. It's like, after her house is set on fire and her love life is left in tatters, Maddie Hart can't believe her luck when a friend offers her the temporary haven of Wisteria Cottage, overlooking the turquoise blue waters of the Cornish coast. The fresh air feels like a fresh start for her and her broken heart. Peeking out the cosy cottage windows, Maddie's surprised to see her gorgeous but insufferable neighbour Harry Tudor. But as the wisteria winding its way around the cottage begins to bloom, an unlikely romance that starts to blossom. Honestly, this is my kind of book all over, if you hadn't guessed. And it is so lovely, but it's not cringe at all. This author was ravenous and so popular when I was in secondary school. Kirsty Moseley. I heard about this through quite a few girls in my year group at the time, and this is A Boy Who Sneaks in My Bedroom Window. It does sound a bit weird, I'll be honest. When I first heard it, I was like, boy, not my kind of book. But oh my god, it's so not what it sounds like. I've got 2 other books of hers I'm yet to read, and if this is anything to go by, they're going to be amazing. I've read this book like 5 or 6 times. I've never read a book that many times and enjoyed it even more each time I've read it. Honestly, it's just incredible. I was halfway through reading this actually, and I just stopped for some reason, but yeah, I can pick this book up and just start off wherever because it's just such a good read. It says, Amber Walker and her older brother Jake have an abusive father. One night, her brother's best friend Liam sees her crying and climbs through her bedroom window to comfort her. That one action sparks a love-hate relationship that spans over the next 8 years. Liam is now a confident, flirty player who has never had a girlfriend before. Amber is still emotionally scarred from the abuse she suffered at the hands of her father. Together they make an unlikely pair. Their relationship has always been a rocky one, but what happens when Amber starts to view her brother's best friend a little differently? And how will her brother, who has always been a little overprotective, react when he finds out that the pair are growing closer? Honestly, it is so riveting. It's heartbreaking at the same time. It really combats and talks about some really sensitive topics, you know, abuse and like mental health and relationships and how that can affect your life in general. It's just such a good book, but it touches on topics very sensitively and really well. That is everything for this video. I kept checking the time and for how long I filmed this for, and it was like 6 minutes, and now it's like 22. So I am so sorry for rambling, but I do love chatting, as I'm sure you know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been loving, what you're using as distraction methods at the moment, because I think if we can help each other and be as positive as possible, then we will get through this eventually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what videos you want to see in the comments. So I'm making sure I'm making content that you want to see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog or video, whichever one you watch first. Bye.